Hey guys, Thunder E here and welcome to our hardware comparison between the Xbox One X and the Xbox One S. The S is the white console and the X is black. Now there are differences and we'll cover them, but if you want to check out our unboxing of the Xbox One X, we have that for you. We'll tag in this video as well as also our review of the Xbox One S. So what do we have here with these two consoles from Microsoft? Microsoft says the X is not a brand new console, but basically an upgrade for you. But before we get to the Xbox One X, let's start with the Xbox One S. Now, the console all white with a black base. You can see the Blu-ray drive is centered in the middle. It's got a 4K Blu-ray drive, and the power button is offset to the right of the console. Now the back, you've got your ports, your two HDMI in and out to USB, optical port, IR blaster, Ethernet, and a power plug. When we move over to the Xbox One X, the ports at the back are exactly the same. Even the layout of the ports are the same. So there's a lot of similarities there. Same HDMI in and out to USB ports, USB 3.0, optical, IR ports, Ethernet, and of course the power supply is built into the console. Now the S itself though, in terms of USB placement, there's a front USB on the left-hand side and IR blaster location on the right. When you look at the Xbox One X, the IR blaster is shifted to the left-hand side with where the eject button is, and that Blu-ray slot is actually centralized, while the front USB is to the right of the console underneath the Xbox logo. Design-wise, the Xbox One X is actually shorter in height when you lay it flat on the table. So basically top to bottom, it's actually slightly shorter in height compared to the Xbox One S. The vents for the Xbox One X are actually on the sides of the console and not on the top, while of course with the S you can see the vents all around as well as also on the top of the console itself. Now what I did mention earlier was of course the height of the console itself as you compare both of them together between the X and the S, and you can find out that the X is actually slightly taller. And in terms of design though, you're looking at a console that looks very similar in design nature all around. That being said though, in terms of internal specs, what you do have here is some really interesting differences. The Xbox One S has a 1.78 core processor with integrated graphics from AMD clocked at 940 megahertz, 8 gigabytes of DDR3 RAM. You can go up to 2 terabytes of internal storage, while the Xbox One X has a 2.3 gigahertz 8-core AMD processor with integrated graphics that goes up to 6 teraflops, a lot of graphical power, and 12 gigabytes of DDR5 RAM. In terms of storage, the difference is 1 terabyte for the Xbox One X, while the Xbox One S goes from 500 to 2 terabytes. Weight-wise, the difference here is you've got 6.4 pounds for the Xbox One S and 8.4 pounds for the Xbox One X. Now, the main difference you get is you get true 4K performance from the Xbox One X. The Xbox One X gives you 4K, 60 frames per second in certain games. Of course, it will differ from game to game, but games like Forza run at 4K, 60 frames per second, Gears of War. That on the Xbox One S is upscaled. So that's what you'll be getting from the console itself. Well, there you have it, guys. That is what you have in terms of hardware comparisons between both consoles. Design language is similar, but you do have some really different hardware performance. And we'll see that once you check out our full review on booredatwork.com. If you have any questions, any comments, guys, let us know. If you want to pick up any of the consoles, definitely use our Amazon links down below or check out our Amazon store for more stuff. This is Thunder E saying thank you and always enjoy your entertainment.